Now, to read our binary file, first we need to remove the initialization of this array because we're going to read these numbers from our binary file, right? We just have to give this array a fixed size of 3. Now, we'll come back to this shortly. Then we need to replace our output stream with an input stream. And again, we need to open this in the binary mode, okay? Now, input streams don't have a write method because we can only read from them. So here we call the read method with the same arguments. We're saying read these number of bytes from the file and store them at this location in memory. So now I'm going to put a breakpoint on this line and run our program in debug mode. So take a look. So after we read these bytes from our file, our numbers array is initialized with these 3 numbers. Beautiful. Now, in this example, I used a fixed size of 3 because I knew that I have 3 numbers in this binary file. In a real application, that's not the case. We don't know how many numbers or structures we have stored in a file. So what we can do here is we declare an integer called number, and then read one integer at a time using the read method. So over here, we pass the address of number. And for the number of bytes, we're going to use size of number. Okay. Now let's print the number and run the program. So we see our first number. Now we need to put this in a loop. So we can say, while we can read from this file, okay, then we're going to print this number. Let's run the program one more time. Now we see all the 3 numbers. Beautiful. So this was the basics of working with binary files. Now in real life situations, instead of writing a bunch of numbers to a file, we often have to write several complex structures, but the foundation is the same.